opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Second, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Will Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Will Myers.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. For Seager, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Logan Morrison. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Odubel Herrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with the changeup here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into center field. Pilar's there. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First two pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. High pop-up. Segura is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Third baseman.
In there, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Longoria is over. One down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
And he lays off there, 1-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number two. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap? Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And that misses inside, 1-0. For Hosmer, that's his first double on the year. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in now, Kevin Pilar. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Kevin Pilar.
This is foul right side. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Cruz over to his right. One away. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Steve
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Steve Pearce is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Gene Segura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
The high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the end.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
To his left, Segura. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Now batting, catcher
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Third baseman.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He popped out in his first trip.
1 ball, 4 strikes.
Look out, 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Number 52.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw will go to Betts at second for the force out, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Solarte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Solarte.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Herrera moving in, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera going back on it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter.
A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Rougned Odor will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. No problem here, 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He pulls this one into right. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off with
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 12, Kevin Pillar.
Out to short for Segura. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets,
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Betts.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Striding in once
15,
again, Kyle
third
Seager,
baseman,
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Digging in one.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pillar. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there, no balls and a strike. For Moustakas, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Longoria is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Eric Hosmer earned himself an RBI with a. Zach Britton is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
53, Zach Britton.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Moustakas rounds the corner and is headed home.
He's safe.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sergio Romo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this is fouled at the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Will Myers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Batter number 7.
Ready once.
Designated hitter Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Cespedes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Segura. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
On to first, and there were two down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's the catcher, Brian.
Leading off with the Mets, catcher
Glenn
Brian
Perkins
McCann.
is out
Your
from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
now.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Now action in the
15,
bullpen as their closer
Glenn
starts to get loose out there. On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Kevin
Center fielder.
Pillar. Third
Kevin
trip to the plate for him
Pillar.
here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home. Will Harris is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And that one right down Main Street. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pillar over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. So stepping.
Leading off with the Mets, the left fielder, number
Tommy
4,
Kahnle will be on the mound to start.
Myers. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Cardinals get the
Number
bullpen
48,
started here as a right-hander's up and warming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Will Myers becomes the first out of the inning. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low, ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The 0-1. Runner's going. Pitch is high. The throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Now to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santamarina.
First baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting him.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. The short hit hard. A quick out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Up high in the air. Solarte is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ball 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do
on to first, and that's your ball game. And the Mets were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Logan Morrison. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base.
MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Javier Baez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in
number 35
from the stretch.
Hosmer.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Here's Rogned Odor now.
Hitter.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, he got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit in the air out toward left. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Pollock. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Herrera comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Elvis Andrus now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Odubel Herrera.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Riding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. A base hit in his first trip. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Price pauses. 1-0 on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay throw. And Altuve is into third base with a triple. Digging in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. He reached on a single in his first try. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. That misses. 2-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pollock. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now another 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollard. But the left fielder calls him off, and into the box now. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. A base hit in his first trip. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's Price now on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
Well, good idea. He just missed the pitch. He got the wrong one. He's looking for a fastball there. They threw him a changeup, and he just didn't go down to get it to drop the bunt. Even if it's a changeup or anything off speed, you still got to have a good approach of putting the ball down on the ground.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
And he lays off there 1-0.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say,
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they are not going to get Andrus all the way around to third with a triple.
First baseman number 22.
Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Odubel Herrera.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. A fastball here as he'll. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Jaime Garcia is going to take over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks,
Mike Moustakas checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And oh, look out, up and in and nearly took his head off. Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
35, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Pollock on the run. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Harrison.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Pereira arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cardinals, the left fielder, number 52.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sean Manaea will come on and make his fourth. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Marcus Semien will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. lays off 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the... Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot.
Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is this great changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Altuve is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out. Sam Dyson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stephen Vogt will come on as a pinch hitter
for the Diamondbacks, number 12, Stephen Vogt.
Hard on the ground towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The right.
Riding in once again, Josh Harrison. Adam Eaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, number 27,
Kyle Barraclough will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. And the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1 from the stretch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hit. It's in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Steve Pearce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner.
Pearce.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
High pop-up. Altuve is there for it. 2 down. Striding into the box. Marcus Semien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1. Drew Storen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 31.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider take. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Diamondback, number 40.
Felipe Rivero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Ready now, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Number 10, Corey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. Cespedes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 13, A.J.
Luke Gregerson enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Lamb. 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
First baseman number 22, Shake Lamb.
He pulls this one into right. Cruz is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Catcher.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get to force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.